that the larger audience who can't maybe make it down will be able to know when the rerun will be done.
Okay.
Right? So, but I want to thank these people. Thank you very much, and that is...
And thank you for sharing, Peggy.
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys, how long have you guys been in existence?
Since 2003.
Great, great. With a little more funding, I know you could even do more. But you know,
definitely.
But congratulations on doing much with little.
The thing that is missing that really grabbed people into emancipation programs that we saw from the beginning was the theatrical reenactment of the day, of the event.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is what costs the money, and that is what we can't any longer afford.
Okay.
Okay?
Ms. Moorhead, before you go.
When we get to, we'll get some enough people out there who will help us out. We want to make the 165th definitely, though, a reenactment included.
Okay.
Thank you very much again.
You have something? Oh, okay. Thanks a lot.
I know she's listening, so you could also get back the drummers to start coming back and beat those drums in the early morning.
Mr. Clark, I have no problem with it. We invite everything, but I'm just saying, you know, we can't afford to contract anybody, but...
They'll do it for free.
The bandstand is there. It's available. All that I think you would need would be there. Please, yes, because I used to enjoy that, the drumming over there, yeah?
Yep.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you very much. All right.
Bye.
Good morning, Carla.
Pleasant good morning and happy Emancipation Day.
Oh, morning. How are you?
I am wonderful. I think I applaud y'all for celebrating Emancipation Day.
Thank you.
The legacy of our ancestors alive. It's a good thing for our children to be taught their history and to foster Virgin Islands pride. However, I think we shouldn't expect the educational system to do more. I think parents should get more involved, and they should play a greater role in teaching Virgin Islands history to the children. Get books. It's summertime. Make sure the children read. Make sure children all throughout the territory get to hear about their ancestors.
Carla.
Yes.
No disrespect. Parents are working during the summer. A lot of children are at summer school. And if you're not teaching the history in school, how could these parents today know anything about the history and the past of our history?
When you were in school, you learned the history of the Virgin Islands?
That's right.
I did. I'm
That's
so glad
right.
I did it.
But most of the children them that we see today.
Up at the Virgin Islands, I remember the book.
That's right.
Okay,
you know.
So what has changed?
What has changed is that we have not been teaching Virgin Island history in the schools.
And that's what I'm saying. We can't be waiting for Superman. Stop waiting for somebody else.
You can't teach it if you don't have it.
We could take the initiative. Look, what you are doing today is great. What you're doing and other radio programs should be doing the same thing. Supplement the educational system. Because obviously there are a lot of shortcomings, deficiencies, but be part of the solution. We don't have to continue talking about what's the problem because we know a lot of it is just falling on deaf ears. Okay?
But Carla, the law provides that it's taught in school that we teach via history in the schools, the public schools curriculum.
It's not being taught at all, you're saying?
Well, that's my understanding, which is sad, which is really, really sad. Because I remember, I know you have to, you had via history in school, right?
To tell you the truth, I can't remember.
You can't remember?
I don't think I did. I think I learned most about Virgin Island history at the University of the Virgin Islands.
Well,
okay? And reading on my own. I really cannot.
But I could kind of understand what you're saying, but it's really not the same as having to study it. I understand what you say because we learn it when we're there in the kitchen with our mothers and we see how to cook local dishes. Mm-hmm. But actually studying it as a part of a curriculum is quite different, you know. And really and truly, if the law provides that, where are the Why is it not happening? You know, we really should really have their history in the schools.
Well, I don't disagree with that, and the parents should be outraged if they feel that their children are not being adequately educated. So I think the parents should be out there and making sure that the laws pertaining to that are enforced. I know one of the requirements to be certified to teach in the public school system is you have to have taken a course in Virgin Islands history.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and
I agree with
that's a good thing. But it's more than just history, because history is learning about the past. We also have to foster Virgin Islands pride,
Right.
appreciation of our heritage, and that's where I'm saying it's more than just the school, because we together, we all could be part of the solution. For example, the celebration in Fredericksburg, I think it's a good thing, but it has become very political, and it turns off some people. Okay, people are spoken to who do not attend because, for example, the governor. When was the last? Had the governor, John P. Young, ever attended one of those celebrations in Fredericksburg?
To the best of my knowledge, Carla, I don't think so. I don't recall seeing the governor there or seeing him involved at all. Which is sad because he's the chief elected official of the territory. This is a highly significant event for us, and he should be very much a part of the leadership of this event. You don't think so?
Of course, I think so. But what I'm saying, I don't know. I'm not speaking for anyone. But I'm wondering if it has to do with the tone of the event. You know, some people are turned off. I'm just telling you. Some people don't want to go because it's too political. And we need to embrace everybody here who live in the Virgin Islands and make them feel more welcome. And, maybe, I'm just saying, maybe you'll get more participation.
Oh, okay, but I'm trying to get a sense for what you mean by too political. You think you could qualify that? And then we have another guest in the studio, Gemma, who is going to also react to what you just said.
No, just a little idea of it isn't taught in the school. Actually, it is a course in high school. We have also Virgin Island history course in high school. It is actually mandated, but in elementary it is not.
Okay.
So that's in fairness to that particular idea. So it is taught in high school, but it is not. Is it a
required course?
It is a required course in high school. However, in order for you to become certified teacher, you need to take that particular course too.
Okay, can you qualify what you mean by too political?
What I mean by political is instead of focusing on the events that led up to emancipation of slaves and in the Danish West Indies, there are a lot of talk about current political affairs. Probably one of the issues that would come up is how dissatisfied people are with this government, this administration. The last time I don't know, I could be wrong. The last
A
time
vast virus database has been updated.
The issue with the constitutional draft, and then there were comments made thrown at the delegates to Congress.
But Carla, any historical events that you speak about, you'll always get events that leads into the future because you know where you came from. When Bodo and his group went down to Fort Frederick, the Christians said people during the fire burn, when they were supposed to meet Frederick at halfway, they didn't show up. So later on you hear people saying, the Christians said it's something that lingers on from time to time. If this government is doing a bad job, and this is emancipation, right now we're under mental slavery. And because of this government, we're under mental slavery. So these things has to come about.
The for yourself. I'm not under no mental.
Me speaking for you, I'm just telling you facts.
That's an opinion.
That is not an opinion. When a person has to go to work with uncertainty, knowing that he won't go home and he won't have no money to pay his mortgage and all that, it is a mental slavery because you're under bondage.
Well, that's your opinion.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact.
Okay. Let's not argue about that.
That's not my fact. Okay. So
no, I'm not giving you any fact. This is not a back and forth thing. I'm just giving you information that is a reality.
That's the tone I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, I got you. I
know, but you don't call her, but you don't call her. I don't think, that was standing what you said, right? I don't think that is something that the governor should be staying away from.
I agree with you.
Yeah, okay.
It shouldn't be.
Okay.
But then kind of comments where people are going to be, and I understand, I understand the feelings people have. They're angry, they're frustrated, they're anxious about possibility of dismissals and reduction in salaries. That's understandable.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, those kind of remarks just don't make some people feel welcome to the event. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, keep up the good work.
Look, before you go, Carla, Miss Peterson, has she gone?
Gone.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. I have been to most of the events, and I have yet to see any governor to most of those events from 2003. I've been going and listening, sitting down there. I've seen you there, and look at the amount of children that come to these events. There's not many are the parents that bring the children out to these events. I mean, it could be a starting point to helping them with the history. And then, the children and the parents who didn't know the history could also go look for more of the history. Because that little part that you get there is not enough.
Well, I'm just offering constructive criticism. Maybe somebody else could have insight why the governors do not like to attend the event. I don't know. But I'm saying it's a good thing, and I urge everyone to go out there, bring the children.
And enjoy the experience, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, and you enjoy Emancipation Day yourself.
Okay. See, Carol, you know something? History is a funny thing. That you said you had history in school.
I did.
I had history in school.
Yeah, history?
I had some wonder. I had a teacher from the United States, from Dong, Georgia, Miss Garvey.
Yeah.
And she embraced our history so much that she intertwined the history of Georgia with the history of the Virgin Islands, because we didn't feel the blunt of racism like how the American people feel. But when she intertwined it and started to teach the Virgin Island history and started to tell us we need to be proud of who we are and walk with our head up, it changes me.
Right.
And today, to find out that they're not teaching history in our high school, in our elementary school, it hurts. There's a history book that they took out the school where it's the Virgin Islands under siege.
Yeah.
And they had the next one, the Virgin Islands under seven flag. These are great history books. And you know who wrote those books? Not people from here. People who came and embraced the beauty of the Virgin Islands. They just come here and fall in love with the Virgin Islands.
Well, let me tell you, I really think it makes a big difference when you learn that history at an early age. It really does. It really does. And it wasn't just about the textbook. It's about the projects. It's about